All right, everybody. This is Graz coming to you from Logan's Lucky Dog Outhouse for some prime boxing. This is a super card that has been put together by the request of a few friends, and we're going to try some new things, including a logo drawn up by my daughter. And we are starting off with what I hope to be a really good fight. Gene Tunney versus Ezard Charles. Ezard Charles is up here in the corner here. Good thing of him destroying some dude, and then Gene Tunney getting beat up by a girl. So that's our first fight. We're using their light heavyweight cards. This is Legends of Boxing 2 PC. And like I said, we're using their light heavyweight cards. Ezard Charles out of Cincinnati, Ohio, was 95-25-1 with 52 knockouts. And Gene Tunney out of New York, New York, was 57-1 with 43 knockouts and 19 no decisions. So, again, remember, this isn't their heavyweight cards. This is light heavyweight. Settle in for a very good card. It might take a while to get through. So let's go. We're just going to auto the rounds. Quick little check in the middle. And we'll see how it goes. All right, so after round one, they both got 4 TKO points, and it looks like the judges liked Ezard Charles for that. This is just a fight that I always thought would be neat. And I like it better in light heavyweight than heavyweight. There's no real reason why, just do. All right, round two. Uh-oh, Charles is stunned. Excuse me. And that round went to Tunney. He was stunned by a good run of punches there. All right, next round. This is a 12-round bout. Yeah, what do you think would have happened if these two guys would have fought? This is a lot of what ifs here. And then there might actually be one fight that actually happened. All right, round three. Charles gets a TKO point off on Tunney. He's not going to go down like no slouch. Oh, Charles is stunned again. I mean, Tunney did only lose the one time. I honestly, right now, can't remember who he lost to. And he took that round. He is sitting pretty comfy. If anybody that's watching this wants to comment and tell me who, let me see if I can get this so that we're not missing the top there. Who Tunney lost to, let me know. All right, round four. Charles off to a decent start again, getting another TKO point. Excuse me. All right. Ooh, Judge 3's not feeling it. Not feeling it for Ezard Charles, even though that was clearly his round. Even though he did get cut. Minor cut above the right eye. So I guess that's what the other judges, that's what the third judge there was seeing. And again, if anybody wants to comment, where do you think these two guys rank in pound for pound, light heavyweight, and do you prefer them at heavyweight? Auto round 5. Tunney off to a huge start. Big points that round. If you hear anything, I've got a cat that just will not leave me alone. That round was all Tunney. So, okay, moving into round 6. These guys are giving us the battle we wanted. yeah, pay attention or stay tuned for the rest of this card. There's a fight on here that I know the world wanted to see, but just didn't happen, and we'll talk about it when we get there. Round 6. Ooh, kind of looks like a defensive battle that round. They, man, Charles is getting no love here. Some blocks. Misses. All right. Ezzard Charles is getting not much love in this fight. I don't know. What do you think so far? Does he deserve the love? I mean, it's still close. Let's see halfway through what Ringside says. Oof. Ringside's really loving Gene Tunney here. Round 7. Charles off to a okay start again. This game's so fun. Okay. That should be... Wow. Again, Ezzard Charles is getting no love here. The judges just aren't seeing him. They're not digging what he's... They're not picking up what he's laying down. I don't know. We'll see, though. I mean, there's a lot of fight left. All right, round 8. Charles takes the points again. And the judges are still not feeling it. I mean, that is a few rounds there. 1, 2, and 3 rounds that Charles won in points, but didn't take the whole round. Incredible. And Tunney is off to is looking like the only way he can lose is if he gets knocked out here. Man. The judges are making this more one-sided than I thought it would be. Honestly. Excuse me again. All right, to round 9. Charles, a 5-2 points. Did he finally wins all 3 judges on a round. Okay, well maybe he can come back here. I mean, the punches are, man, everything is just right there. This is a good match. Or fight. Good bout. To quote The Simpsons, the bout to knock the other guy out. And I just got copyrighted. Kidding, I hope not. I hope not. Not that I'm making anything on this. I mean, seriously. All right, round 10. Ooh, battling. TKO point on Tunney. TKO point on Charles. That's not good because he's fighting for every inch again with the judges. All right. I mean, look at that. He won in points again, and they gave it all to Tunney. Probably because of the... I'm not sure. I'm not seeing why they would give that to Tunney. This is very interesting. Maybe the judges have a problem with Charles for some reason. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We're going to round 11. Nobody's lost any numbers, so they're really... It's more of a defensive fight. Round 11, though. Tunney wins the points 2-1, and obviously the thing. So now he can only lose by being knocked out or disqualified. So go to round 12. I mean, this fight has been everything I wanted it to be. Maybe a little more action, but a defensive battle is fine with me. I'm still loving it. I would say that Charles, while Tunney should win at this point, Charles has definitely been robbed of some judge votes. All right, they're losing some stats finally going into the final round. So a 12-round fight between two studs that goes the distance, with the intro is lasting just over 10 minutes. That's not too bad. I mean, this video is going to be very long, so I apologize to anybody, but here we go. Round 12. Charles looking for it. Go for it, Charles. Go for it. Go for it. He can't knock him out, I don't think. But he sure took that round. Let's see the official result. I'm going to guess it's Tunney. Unanimous. 116, 112, 116, 114, 116, 114. Obviously, Gene Tunney with the win. Charles did win that last round, but it just wasn't enough. But look at this. He outpointed Tunney. He outpunched him, and he lost. So maybe in the future there will be a rematch of this. That's what I'm thinking. All right, we are back at the Logan's Lucky Dog Outhouse. I'm Graz for fight number 2 on this super card, and we got this is one that actually happened at least, I know at least once, but this is actually part of a later fight in the card. I've been requested that these two guys fight, and then the winner fights a guy later. So here we go. We have Sugar Ray Leonard and Hitman Thomas Hearns. And they are coming to you from the welterweight division. Let's just get this, see if I can do this here. Sorry for any inconvenience out there. Hitman Hearns was 62-5-1 with 48 knockouts out of Detroit, Michigan. And the dancer, Sugar Ray Leonard, was 36-3-1 with 26 knockouts out of Palmer Park, Maryland. Now I'm from Michigan, so I know who I'm rooting for here, over here, the Hitman. So let's see though. Round 1. This should be action-packed. The first fight we saw was a nice defensive battle. I enjoyed that. I'm hoping that this one gives us the fireworks we want. Hitman, 8-5 in points, and he wins the first round across all 3 scorecards. That a boy. Okay, going to round 2. I'm sorry for this right here. By the way, this thing right here, this is my fan over here on the right. I'm recording this on the phone, so anyway, this is a 12-round fight. Round 2. I expect a lot of back and forth here. And these guys are 2 of the best. All right, Sugar Ray. Whoa, took the points, but didn't win the round. Interesting. Very interesting. Are the judges seeing something they're not a fan of on Sugar Ray Leonard? I mean, he's still getting the points, right? Let's just see what happens here. I can hear the crowd here at the Lucky Dogs Outhouse. They're buzzing as round 3 gets underway. Ooh, Sugar Ray is stunned. He's hurt. Hitman giving him the business out there, and he wins round 3. This is all Hitman Hearns, and the crowd is starting to get excited. There's a contingent here from Palmer Park, Maryland that's getting a little rowdy. The Logan's Lucky Dog Outhouse here in Detroit, Michigan, which is where the Hitman is from. So yes, there could be brawls in the crowd. Round 4. Hitman takes off again. Ooh, a 9-3 point round. And the Hitman, yikes, is almost flawless here, except for this one in the round 2. They made a 10-10. Judge 3 made it a 10-10. Everything else has been Hitman. This is fascinating. Yes, sir, the hometown crowd here in Detroit rooting hard for their hero. against a boxer that many people say doesn't deserve his accolades. I'm not taking a stance on that. What do you think about Sugar Ray Leonard? Let me know in the comments, please. Round 5. Again, TKO point on Leonard. This is, but see, I've found that Sugar Ray Leonard likes to make late comebacks, so this is not over, even though Hitman Hearns is way, way ahead on everything. Sugar Ray Leonard makes his comebacks, so I think he's going to be back-ended on this fight. Hope you're all enjoying this fight night here. Next up on the Grazel's wide world of sports, I'm going to get copyrighted again. We will have a different sport. I'm thinking we'll do bowling. What do you guys think out there? Anybody interested? Bowling? I can do bowling, hockey, baseball, and professional wrestling right now. I've got other sports coming, but that's what I have right now. Or golf, if you'd like a OG British Open. Anyway, round 6. Sugar Ray fighting back a little bit, getting a TKO point on Thomas Hitman Hearns. The Maryland contingent, loud. They're almost as loud as the rest of the arena. I'm not quite sure why. Leonard wins that round 9-6 in points. Judge 3 still gives it to Hearns, but Leonard finally gets his first scorecard points of the fight. And halfway through, what does the ringside say? Overwhelming in favor of Hearns. So, indeed, this is a matchup that has happened. I can't remember if it happened more than once, but I know it happened once. I should have done my homework. I apologize. Round 7. Hearns 5-2. But the judges give that to Leonard. He danced. He danced and danced, even though he got completely annihilated that round. Interesting there. Interesting how the judges see things or don't see things. I'm not picking on you guys. In a future video, if you want, I can start like naming the judges. Okay, round 8. Leonard in comeback mode. This is what he does. It's like he's taking the measure of the guy, and then he knows what he's got to do at the end of the fight. He wins that one 8-3 points, and he wins all 3 scorecards. So he is making his comeback. Full swing, Sugar Ray making the comeback. Not gonna knock the guy. Like I said, I'm not taking a stance on his accolades of any kind. I know people are very split on Sugar Ray Leonard. You either love him or you hate him. And I know one of my viewers, one of my favorite viewers, hates him. So, like I said, I don't care. I know who I'm rooting for because I'm a homer for everything Michigan and Detroit. Go Red Wings, go Lions, go Pistons, go Tigers. Okay, round 9. Go Chris Bird. 5-2 Leonard. Look at this, making his comeback. He's down on the 3 scorecards, but not by much anymore, and he's catching up in points and in punches. So this is shaping up to be everything this mixed crowd wants it to be. Palmer Park, Maryland contingent out there with their signs and their noisemakers and their shouting. But I'm starting to hear it. The Detroit crowd is starting to swell in noise. They were sitting on their hands a little bit with the fast start that Hearns had. But now they're starting to get loud. He needs the cheers, apparently. But Leonard is just on the trail. Hearns is getting closer to his TKO number. That's not good. And that was another complete Leonard round. And Leonard has recovered one of the scorecards. And he's very close in the other two. This fight is down to these last 2 rounds. Don't leave anything in the corner, boys. Go out there and let it rip. They're really giving it to each other, too. The stats are starting to take a little bit of a hit. Hitman Hearns has -7 endurance, so he's getting tired. And he's getting close to his TKO number. His punches are starting to have a little bit less effectiveness. All right, round 11. Here we go. Ooh, Sugar Ray Leonard, the worst time in the world to have a point reduction on fouls. Malicious foul, low blow. That was the worst time. Just making his comeback. Uh-oh. Hitman's got a minor cut above the left eye, and he's at his TKO number. But he took that round. Thanks to the foul. So now Hitman just needs to stay on his feet and not get TKO'd. Sugar Ray is looking for a knockout. Or a judge, the referee stopping the fight, because Hitman is starting to be very weary, holding his hands a little bit lower. That unfortunate low blow by Sugar Ray Leonard, that will be, I think that's going to be huge in this decision coming up. Right in the middle of his comeback at the worst possible time. And here we go, round 12. Hitman needs to stay on his feet. The crowd is extremely loud here. Sugar Ray getting TKO points. Got a minute left. This could be bad. They're going to the judges. Ooh, official result. I'm saying Hitman. 115-112 Hearns. 114-114 tie. 114-114 tie. What just happened? The fight is declared a majority draw. Oh, that's no good. Sugar Ray steals a draw at the very end of the fight. I'm not sure what to do with the fight later, where it was supposed to be the winner. I mean, Sugar Ray ended up winning in points and in punches. His comeback was complete. I mean, look at it. It's the tale of two fights. Rounds 1 through 5, it was all Hearns, and then round 6 on was basically Sugar Ray, except for the 11th. How about this? We'll go with whoever won the most rounds by the points. We'll move on to the next fight. So Hitman, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Sugar Ray Leonard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So by that, I can't cheat. Sugar Ray Leonard is going to move on to the second fight on the in the little step ladder. So up next, we have a tribute fight. All right, we are back. I know for you it's instantaneous. I keep saying we're back because I'm taking a little break in between each fight. At the Logan's Lucky Dog Outhouse here in Detroit, Michigan. And here we have a tribute fight. We have Greg Haugen, who's here on the right, versus Julio Cesar Chavez. Greg Haugen recently passed away. And I will link below another channel, a great channel, that is a boxing historian, Greg Rashid, who also did a tribute fight for Greg Haugen, where he fought Rafael Ruelas. Now, I didn't want to just copy that, so I picked Chavez. I don't know if Haugen has a chance here. I guess everybody always has a chance. But This is going to be a 12-round tribute fight between these two. Had to pick a fighter from Mexico to fight Greg Haugen in his tribute fight because Haugen made comments about Mexican fighters being taxi drivers. So, yeah, here we go. Haugen out of Seattle, Washington, was 40-10-1 with 19 knockouts in his career. And Julio Cesar Chavez was 107-6-2 with 85 knockouts. This says lightweight, but I think it's junior middleweight. Or I can't quite. Let's see. It says lightweight, so we'll stick with that for now. Anyway, here we go. Round 1. Haugen, Julio Cesar Chavez. Chavez with an early TKO point. And we have some color going on over here right away, too. First block. Ooh, Haugen gets a point early. All right. So in the first round, the judges see it 10-10. And Haugen has a minor cut above the right eye. 10-10 in the first round. Oof. I'm really hoping to get a good one out of this. Like I said, this is a tribute for Greg Haugen, who passed away recently. Okay, round 2. Chavez, another quick TKO point. Another one. The last fight with all its controversy. I'm curious what people will say about that. I didn't want to move Leonard on, but I had to based on the criteria that I gave. I mean, that was the one fight that couldn't be a draw. Oof, a 15-8 point round. Chavez definitely got that one. All right. Okay, round 3. Chavez is just off to a brilliant start here, doing what he does best. He only lost 6 times in his career, over 100 fights. Another 10-point round, or double-digit round for Chavez, and he is starting to put up some distance between him and his competitor. Moving into round 4. I just want to show this one more time. This is a great photo of these two guys. Haugen has a look on his face like, ugh, taxi drivers can hit. All right, round 4. Haugen. Can Haugen win a round? Or will he be completely outclassed? He looks like he might have got that one. He did. All right. Greg Haugen. And he's leading in punches right now. So, hope everybody's enjoying this super card. If there's anything I can do better, or you know, any advice, let me know. I'm enjoying myself, but you know, I want to make it enjoyable for the few of you that do watch this. All right, round 5. Looks like a defensive round, 4-3. Chavez takes it. Look at all the defense. Okay. Here we go. Haugen's holding up, but how long? Can he go the full 12? This is a 12-round fight. We do have some 15-rounders coming. So, okay, round 6. Started slow. Chavez with a TKO point. And he wins that round. He is well ahead. They're tied in impactful punches, but But yeah, I will definitely link Greg Rashid's YouTube channel below. Please go check that out. He's much better at this than I am. Excuse me. Round 7. Oh, Haugen was stunned by that flurry, that cross. Oh, Chavez, dirty fighter with a headbutt. It doesn't actually. Whoops, sorry. It doesn't actually say what it is, but I'm just, it just says malicious foul. I'm just adding in. I'm gonna say headbutt. However, he still dominates that round. Look at that, a 9-8 round. How often do you see a 9-8 round? Oof, Haugen is just outclassed here. Man, I'm wondering if he will make it to the judge's decision or if this will just be a dismantling by one of the greats. And these guys did fight, and Haugen did lose. Okay, round 8. Tied in points. Tied in the scorecards. Interesting. All right. It's one of Haugen's rare judge choices. Okay, moving into round 9. Okay, looks like Haugen's going to start losing some stats. He's getting tired. His defense is going to be less. Punches are going to carry a little bit less weight. All right, round 9. Chavez with a TKO point, which puts Haugen at his TKO number. That's a dangerous spot to be with a puncher like Chavez on the other side. Chavez wins the point total 8-4 and the scorecard. He is superbly ahead. That might be the wrong word, but he is ahead by a lot. Moving to round 9. While this is going on, these little stat things, let's look at this again. I mean, look at that. That face says, I'm no taxi driver. You should have kept your mouth shut. Thunk. But yeah, this fight is turning out, it kind of feels like it's turning out to be just like the real deal. All right, round 10, ringside is overwhelmingly in favor of Chavez. Here we go. Oh, he went red for a second, but took a scorecard, took Judge 1, but Chavez is irresistible at the moment. All right, round 11. Here we go. Oh, minor cut under the right eye. Chavez with the TKO points adding up over here. Kaboom, 7-5. Chavez, I mean, the only way Haugen can win is with a knockout. And I don't see that happening. He could prove me wrong, though. But he's extremely tired. At -10 endurance. He's being very cautious. Oh, he's down to 0 power. So he's just trying to stay alive to see a decision, even though he knows it's probably not going his way. Round 12. Can Chavez get the TKO? Or will he just settle for an overwhelming decision victory? With 7 seconds to go, I think they're going to go to the cards, even though he did get that. To the judges we go. This is a unanimous. It's got to be 116, 112, 117, 110, 117, 111, all in favor of Julio Cesar Chavez. Chavez led in punches, overwhelmingly in points. And that's with him being deducted and getting that 9-8 round. So Haugen, there's your tribute fight. All right. The Logan's Lucky Dog Outhouse in Detroit, Michigan is pleased to present the fight that never happened. Vladimir Klitschko versus Vitaly Klitschko. I'm not sure which one's which here. I think this is Vladimir here, but I could be wrong. If you hear that noise in the background, a cat is gagging, which is awesome. But yeah, one of these is, I think this is Vitaly on the left. But they are fighting each other, finally. We will see who will win the Mother We Won't Ever Fight fight. They're both out of Kiev, Ukraine. Vitaly was 45-2 with 41 knockouts. Vladimir was 64-5 with 53 knockouts. Here we go. The fight. Round 1. Vladimir gets the first TKO damage. But Vitaly's not to be outdone. He gets one in the first round, too. I expect tons of action here. Look at this. 2 TKO points in the first round. 13-7, Vladimir led that and took the scorecard. By the way, this is a 15-round fight. They will leave everything in the ring. Everything. Just a little endurance off after the first round. Here we go, round 2. Oh, look out! Deep cut near the right eye. Vitaly has opened Vladimir up bad. That's a gusher. Look over it. Watch over here on the right. Watch this thing fill up. If that hits 5, this fight's over. If he gets one more cut point on the right eye. Wow, could this fight be ended by a cut? That would call for a rematch in the future, don't you think? 9-4 Vitaly that time, and he won that round for sure. Oh, a deep cut. Nobody saw that coming. Man. Adding quite a bit of drama. I mean, you know, mothers in the crowd sobbing because her boys are beating each other up. Oh, Klitschko. Ha! Vladimir stunned. Vitaly starting to outbox him there. Look out, TKO points. This might not go all 15 rounds. These guys are really laying it in. Vladimir's got a red. He's red. Look out. Oof. Round 3 was mostly Vitaly. That rhymed. Oh boy. How are the punches looking? 17-15. These guys are really laying it on the line. Wow. Is anybody else out there who plays boxing games? Have you ran this fight yet? I mean, this is one of those dream matches that seems like everybody would want to run, you know, because they never actually fought. Here we go with round 4. This is looking bad for Vladimir. And then Vladimir wakes up and starts out fast in round 4. Excuse me. Oh! Vitaly gets a knockdown. Vladimir down for 5. I have noticed Vladimir has always had a tendency to get knocked down, but knocked out, not so much. Sometimes, but not a lot. He's more apt to do the knocking out. Both of them are. I think this is all Vitaly. Because Vladimir's already had his TKO number. And he's already been red twice in 4 rounds. That was a 10-8 round for Vitaly. Man, How much longer can Vladimir take this punishment? And again, when it comes to the photo, tell me if you know which one is which here. Because, I mean, I think this is Vitaly. I think he's older. But boy, do they look super similar. All right, round 5. Oh, Vladimir gets a stunning blow in on Vitaly. He's like, I'm not done. But Vitaly comes back and staggers his little brother. Straight punch, and Vladimir's in serious trouble. Wow. Well, Vladimir took that round, so right now it's 3 rounds to 2 in favor of Vitaly. And we're a third of the way through this blockbuster. And Vladimir goes to negative on the endurance. He's already exhausted in this big fight. Oh, he's going to start being more cautious. We missed some blood that round. Or I did. Sorry, everybody. We'll go in and look at it. Oh, Vladimir's losing 3 off of his vaunted power. That's not a good sign. He means he's starting to get tired. A lot of body shots. So let's see. They both had minor cuts under the left eye. So now Vladimir's eyes are just a horror movie. Here we go with round 6. Vitaly gets in another TKO point. So does Vladimir. I honestly wouldn't want to be on the other side of either of these guys punching at my face. Round 6 ends with Vitaly taking it. He's up 4 rounds to 2. And it's honestly, I don't know. I wonder if you ran this, if you'd get a different winner every time. I'm not real sure. But Vitaly hasn't lost any of his stats. I mean, he's getting tired, but it's mainly Vladimir who's taking a beating. His chin numbers going down. His will to get up is going down. This is exciting. I hope that my buddy who wanted to see this, I hope this is all you ever dreamed it would be. Round 7. Oh, Vladimir with with another cut on his left eye. And they tied that round, but okay. Oh, and Vitaly's got a bloody nose. So here we go. This is probably like when they were younger, boxing and learning how to fight by hitting each other. Now they're doing it in front of a major stage. Even though their mom's in the crowd and not enjoying this, the rest of the fans are bloodthirsty and want to see familial blood flow. And they're seeing it on both sides. Here we go with round 8. Vitaly pushing Vladimir way over his TKO number. Okay, that round ended all in Vitaly's favor. Let's see how the ringside shows it. Just like the scorecards by the judges. Here we go to round 9. Vitaly's finally into the negative for endurance. He's probably been tired for a while, but it's starting to show. He's going to be a little more cautious. His defense is going down. Isn't that kind of interesting? He's going to be more cautious, but his defense is dropping. Maybe that's why. And his power, his punches are going to have a little less impact. And Vladimir is definitely the more tired of the two. This is a heavy-hitting punch affair. Vladimir losing more on his power. That's not good. I mean, that's his way to win. I might sound like I'm rooting for Vladimir, but I'm not. I just want to see a good fight. Round 9. Vladimir with a TKO point, putting Vitaly at his TKO points. Okay, that should be a ooh, Vladimir kind of got robbed there, I think. I mean, he got the TKO point, and he led in everything else, and he didn't get that round. So that's not good. Okay, we're going to go to round 10. Excuse me. They're starting to lose good or significant stat numbers. They're both tired. Here we go, round 10. Vitaly with the TKO point. This could be bad for Vladimir. I mean, it's going to be, but uh-oh. Double TKO points. 12 to 3 point round. Hoo-hoo. Incidental contact. And that's a Vitaly round completely. He is just massively in the lead in this fight. We're 2/3 of the way through. Vitaly didn't lose any stats there, except for he got a little more tired. Vladimir is losing some though. How do you say it? I've heard people say Vladimir. I say Vladimir, because he's a W. And I know that you could say, well, the W should be pronounced like a V, but then why isn't it Whittily? See what I'm saying? So how do you say it? I say Vladimir and Vitaly. I mean, doesn't the presence of the V in front of Vitaly show that this needs to not be Vladimir? I don't know. Tell me what you think. I'm curious. Trying to get people to comment on this. All right, round 11. Wow. They both got some points, but no TKO points, and Vladimir took 2 of the 3 scorecards. He's like, I'm not out of it quite yet. You need a knockdown. I'm impressed, though. These two guys have made it through 11 rounds of just heavy punching and hurting each other. Then they're going to go eat some, I don't know, what kind of food. What's the food preferences in the Ukraine? Here in Detroit, Michigan, I'm not real sure. I don't know. Maybe I'll look it up before the next fight. After this one. Oh boy. Vladimir's willpower to get up is down to 1. That's not good. And his chin is very small, very low. Okay, round 12. Vitaly just adding to his lead, it looks like. Just dismantling the younger brother. Vladimir not out of it quite yet. I'm impressed that this eye of Vladimir's has lasted so long in such a heavy-hitting fight. Vitaly won that round as well. I mean, they're just slamming each other, and that eye, good cut man in the corner. Excuse me. These two guys are extremely tired, looking at the end. Vladimir's just trying to stay alive. All of his numbers going. His power's down to 2. All right, round 13. I'm feeling like every round the referee will step in somewhere. Look at that. They tied. 4-4. And it's a 10-10 round. 2 to go. 2 to go. All right, well, that's... Nah. I was going to go check the Ukrainian food, but I don't want to make this any longer than it has to be. And if I'm doing that while this is doing this, then, you know, might miss it when it comes back. No. Actually, we got a second. Borscht. Dumplings with cabbage, potatoes, cheese, stuffed cabbage rolls, chicken with butter inside. Yeah, they're going to go eat some of that stuff. That sounds awesome. And this looks good. I'll take a bowl of borscht. Especially if I get to hang out with the Klitschko brothers. Uh-oh, this is not good. Vladimir's down to 0 will and 2 chin, no defense, and his power is really low. Round 14. He's got his defense going, and he's getting a TKO point on Vitaly, who's well over his number. And that was round 14. Vladimir wins that. I mean, Vitaly's got this unless he gets knocked down or out. But I'm impressed that they're going to be in the 15th round. This has been everything everybody has wanted. Wow. Just heavy hitting punching and some defense. I mean, this has been a great fight. Vitaly's down to 2 power and no defense. All right, round 15. Ringside has it, Vitaly as well. I mean, there's only one way for Vladimir to win this fight. Here we go, round 15. It's going to the judges. Well, we know who won. Vitaly won. But Vladimir made it all 15. Okay, 145, 141, 146, 140, 146, 140. All in favor of Vitaly. And the fight report. They tied in punches, 64 each. Crazy. And Vitaly won in the points, 108 to 91. I think the MVP of this fight is Vladimir Klitschko's cut man, who made sure he didn't bleed out. That was a fight. I hope that you enjoyed it, Jay. All right. The Lucky Dog, Logan's Lucky Dog Outhouse is proud to present another massive fight on this beautiful card. Sugar Ray Leonard, who beat by a technical stats, he beat Thomas Hitman Hearns earlier, will take on Oscar De La Hoya in a 15-round welterweight battle. Can Leonard do to De La Hoya what he did to Hitman Hearns? We'll see. De La Hoya out of Montebello, California, was 39-6 with 30 knockouts, and we already know about Sugar Ray Leonard. So here we go. Let's go. 15 rounds of Leonard versus De La Hoya. This was another request. Everything on this card was a request fight except for the Haugen tribute. So round 1, Sugar Ray Leonard takes it. I guarantee it's going to be a little while before they start losing their stats other than endurance. So, round 2. Sugar Ray Leonard getting his shots in early. Not fighting the way he fought Hitman Hearns. And that contingent from Palmer Park, Maryland is now is the only part of the crowd that's cheering for Sugar Ray Leonard. Everybody else is firmly on the side of Oscar De La Hoya because they all feel that Leonard screwed Hitman Hearns earlier. And yes, I know. You have to suspend your disbelief to think that Leonard's going to fight twice in one day. Leonard took that round too. Can De La Hoya hold up to Sugar Ray Leonard? Is he in that caliber? Or of that caliber? We'll see. All right. Round 3. De La Hoya leads in points, but the judges see it for Sugar Ray Leonard. The crowd is heavily booing at this point. We have received word heading into round 4 of this fight that the Klitschko brothers are enjoying a cold bowl of borscht while Wladimir has his eye tended to. And Mama is there clucking over both. Round 4. Sugar Ray Leonard off to a huge start in this fight. Knowing how he finishes, I don't know if De La Hoya has a chance here. I mean, it's all blue over here, which is Sugar Ray Leonard. He's dominating the entire thing. And like I've said a few times here, if you want to, who do you think would win in these fights, or do you want to see him fight again? Let me know. I know at some point in my boxing future on this game, Sugar Ray Leonard's got Hitman Hearns coming after him somewhere to avenge the very technical loss. Anyway, ooh, De La Hoya with some punches that score. But Leonard just does what he does. Takes the round by the end. So after this, we have 2 fights. We have a mega fight of the century that never actually happened at the right time, that will happen for both boxers in their prime. And then we have a heavyweight exhibition that was the start of this. My one friend Ryan, I will link his football channel below. He reviews the Detroit Lions and the Michigan Wolverines games, and he goes to the games, so he sees them live. He requested the heavyweight fight that will be the main event. So but we have another fight in between that. Oh, Sugar Ray Leonard, this is just a joke. I mean, I guess we'll see how De La Hoya can finish this, but it doesn't look good, does it? I mean, he hasn't even gotten a single nod from a judge. Maybe this round he got a TKO point, and he's leading in points, but there's still a minute left, so that's where Leonard takes his numbers. See? Got it close, got a TKO point. Sugar Ray Leonard splits the round, but we finally have a little touch of red. Oh, we missed De La Hoya having a minor cut under his left eye. All right. That's 7 rounds down. Ow. Sorry about that. My cat is just being very needy during this telecast. He just dug his claws into my ankle. Maybe I should put him in the ring with Sugar Ray Leonard. All right, round 8. Tied. Ooh, De La Hoya starting to get a little bit of love halfway through. It's about time. We're halfway through. Oh, and De La Hoya is going to start losing some points. Or some stats, I should say. Quite a lot of power lost. Must have had took some body shots. And he's in the negatives in endurance too. The Golden Boy might I don't know. If Vladimir Klitschko can get to the 15th round in that last fight, anybody can do it. Maybe not anybody. I guess that's selling him short with his how well he held on. De La Hoya is getting close to his number here. But he's starting to kind of do to Sugar Ray Leonard what Sugar Ray Leonard usually does to other people. Come back in the second half. Can he complete it? It'd be interesting. I mean, Leonard only lost 3 times in his career. Excuse me again. The chin and the willpower dip a little for De La Hoya. Sugar Ray's getting close to that negative endurance. That's it. Round 10. De La Hoya gets off a straight punch, a solid shot. Oh, De La Hoya is making his comeback, but is it too little too late? We will see. They split that round, which, I don't know. If De La Hoya hit the impact punch and got a TKO point, then that should have been his round. It's just my opinion. The judges see what they want to see, though. Ooh, Sugar Ray is going to lose some numbers and become a little more cautious. Important on the defense loss. And yes, I am rooting against Sugar Ray because he beat my boy in the first fight. Hitman Hearns. Okay, round 11. Uh-oh. Sugar Ray's giving De La Hoya the TKO kiss of death. Ooh, look out, though. He's not giving up. He stuns Leonard with another straight punch. And finishes the round with a combo. And takes it. 2 out of 3 judges. So this is definitely not over. And they're both... Leonard's getting close to his TKO number. And De La Hoya's on his. So this is... So we have to ask the question again. Who wins? All right, here we go. Round 12. Leonard gets the TKO point, and he's leading in points. But somehow the refs see it, or the judges see it for De La Hoya. He's making a... Can he make the complete comeback? He's very tired. His defense is going to be down to 0. All right, Sugar Ray. Also quite tired. Here we go to round 13. Sugar Ray looking good. Somehow one of the judges saw it for De La Hoya, so this fight is not quite over yet. There's 2 rounds to go. Leonard looks to have it in the bag, but De La Hoya with a couple of good rounds could make his comeback. It's just that doesn't, 10-8 rounds or 10-7 rounds don't usually happen against Sugar Ray Leonard. He's usually the one putting them on people, so we'll see what happens. And I really wasn't trying to disparage Vladimir Klitschko a little bit ago. I mean, the fact that he made it to 15 rounds after the way his eye was busted open and the damage he took was just inspirational. Here we go, round 14. Sugar Ray Leonard off to the fast start. Some jabs. Eeks. That should cinch the decision. If Leonard stays on his feet, this one is decided. De La Hoya, though, has taken Sugar Ray Leonard to the 15th round. Can he take him the distance? This TKO number is worrying. The referee could decide at any moment that that's enough. I don't really see Sugar Ray Leonard as that type of boxer, though, to where he just like batters the punishment. He's more content to just win the round. Anyway, round 15. Here we go. Oscar De La Hoya, look out, making his final stand. And we're going to the judges. Obviously, it's unanimous for Sugar Ray Leonard, but 146, 142, 145, 141, 144, 141. Very close. And let's see that last round was De La Hoya. So he just waited too long after that opener. So there you go. Sugar Ray Leonard just beat Hitman Hearns and De La Hoya. All right. We are pleased to present this match of the century in their primes. Nobody's waiting till they're outside their prime. Nobody's waiting too long. This is in their prime. It is Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao. Crap. In a welterweight fight. Floyd Mayweather is one of the only Michigan people that I don't root for. He's from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and he was 50-0 with 27 knockouts. The Pac-Man out of Santos City, Philippines, was 62-8-2 with 39 knockouts. This is a 12-round fight. Welterweight. Let's see what happens. Round 1. Can Mayweather dance his way to this victory? Or will, in his prime, Pac-Man show him what boxing's about? They're trading blows, trading TKO points. That's good. Good start. Round 1 goes to Floyd. Not a surprise. He knows how to win rounds. Anybody else remember Pacquiao's pro TV debut was on the Tyson Holyfield? No, I'm sorry, Tyson Lennox Lewis undercard. I don't remember who he fought, but he destroyed him. Pacquiao, 4-2 points that round. Split. You could tell in that first fight that he was going to be something. I mean, he just had it. He's got the it factor. I mean, seriously. He won 62 out of 72 fights. All right, third round. Let's turn this just a little so we're not so ruined by that fan. Pacquiao looking good that round. And still, Judge 1 gives it to Mayweather. What is going on over here, Judge 1? What is going on? I mean, seriously. Those are rounds that Pacquiao clearly won. Let's not let's not cheat in this fight. Going to round 4, match of the century. Tied in points, 3-3. Judge won. He's cashing his check right now. Seriously. What is that? Jeff Mayweather over there? Floyd Sr.? I mean, seriously. Judge 1 is just seeing it one way, and that's it. Round 5. Another 3-3 round. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he's got to make it look good, right? The fix is in. Pacquiao, you need to leave no doubt. Because Floyd knows what he's doing. And for the record, everybody, isn't this a cool picture that I found? I'm not taking any credit. I'm finding these on Google. So, no credit. I'm not giving it, you know. Okay, round 6. That's got to be a Mayweather round. Ooh, Judge 2 doesn't see it that way, but this is very split down the middle. Halfway through, Mayweather is slightly in the lead. Man, if Mayweather wins this and Sugar Ray Leonard won those earlier two fights, then my cousin will just give up. He'll give up on me. Boycott! Come on, Pacquiao. A 5-0 round. He better win that one. Okay. Yeah. That's good. He's ahead in punches and points, and somehow he's losing decisively on 2 scorecards. What is going on here? I guess at this point I'm going to apologize for the length of this video. But I wanted to get all these fights in, and this is fun anyway. If you're here, then you know that it's going to be long. Round 8. Floyd wins that round. Is he about to win a majority decision? Or split decision, or whatever it's called? This is kind of a dance fight, honestly, because look at this. In 8 rounds, 2 TKO points on Mayweather and 1 on Pacquiao. I mean, we need to see some action here. Pacquiao wins that round 5-3, and they give it to Floyd Mayweather. This is such horse crap. Come on, judges. Come on, what are you doing? The crowd is, even though they're basically in Michigan, where Mayweather is from, they are chanting, fix, fix, fix. Because the judges are just not seeing what Pacquiao is actually doing here. You can't give him this kind of opening. He'll just come back and he'll win this round now. Which he did for Judge 1. Judge 1 ain't seeing the fight no other way. But Pacquiao is still in it. So we're going to round 11 of we'll just call this the prom fight. It's not prom night, it's prom fight. Because they're just dancing with each other. That's this guy. That's his MO. Floyd Mayweather's MO is dance, dance, dance. Don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit. 11th round. And he's going to win. I mean, there's only one way for Pacquiao to win this fight. Disgusting. The judges have really screwed Pacquiao over. I see a rematch in the future. Are we finally going to... We're going into the 12th round. We're finally losing some stats. These guys have not hit each other a whole lot. Mayweather just basically needs to stay on his feet. Just make it to the judges. You got him in your pocket. Look at that round, 3-2. That was an extremely boring fight considering who it was. 117, 111 Mayweather, 116, 113 Pacquiao, 115, 114 Mayweather. Split decision, Mayweather. That was just... Oof. Pacquiao led in points and in punches, so the judges saw the fight the way they wanted to. So, we're on to the main event. And that's going to be hopefully more of a fight than this was. All right, and here we are for the main event from the Logan's Lucky Dog Outhouse here in Detroit, Michigan. This is a fantasy fight picked by my friend Ryan. I'll link his football channel below. It's a fantasy fight who other people have ran. It's Joe Frazier versus Jack Johnson. So, we have a 15-round fight. All right, Joe Frazier out of Philadelphia, was 32-4-1 with 27 knockouts. And Jack Johnson was 77-13-14 with 48 knockouts and 19 no decisions. So, let's get into it. Our main event of the evening. I'm not doing that. I don't like Michael Buffer. All right, round one. All right, they tied in points and split the scorecards. So this is, I don't know. If I was going to predict, I would say Johnson, unless Frazier gets one of his solid shots. That's my prediction. What do you guys think? Whoever watches this. Yeah. And Ryan, I hope that you enjoyed this. Jay, I hope you enjoyed all your picks. Joe Frazier, big round two. Huge round two. Oh, some staggering and some stunning shots, and that one was his left hook. So that's a Frazier round. All right. Hope that you guys have liked this super card. And, let me know what you think of the results. Obviously, Sugar Ray Leonard and Floyd Mayweather get rematches somewhere. Maybe I should fight them against each other. Round 3, Jack Johnson and Joe Frazier. Frazier looking good early on. Looking real good. Let's see. Yeah, he's looking great. Oh, oops. Looks like we got some right eye stuff going on for Frazier. Let's go see what it was. Sometimes I miss the red. I apologize. It's a lot to look at. That was minor swelling on the right eye. All right, round 4. Johnson finally getting on the board a little bit. That should be a Johnson round. It is. All right. All right, here we go. Round 4 in the books. Frazier has a slight lead at the moment. Oh, and I guess I forgot to say Jack Johnson was out of Galveston, Texas. All right, round 5. Ooh, Frazier with another punishing blow. All right, Frazier wins that round. He's pulling ahead a little bit. Third of the way through, and it's Frazier in the lead. He looks good. Smoking Joe Frazier. All right, here we go. Round 6. Johnson. jumps off to a quick lead in round 6. Some heavy punches. Frazier comes steaming right back. All right, through round 6. Oh, that was a 10-10 round. That'll work. Let's see what ringside says. About the same. All right. When will they start losing their stats? Maybe another round or two? All right, round 7. Frazier kind of just methodical, does his thing, wins the round. Seems like he's well ahead. Not coasting, not Joe Frazier, but I mean, Jack Johnson needs to play some catch up here. All right, round 8. Past the halfway point. That's an all Johnson round. Yes, and Frazier has a minor cut above his right eye to go with the swelling. He's got to watch that eye. He's more than likely got a world-class cut man in the corner, though. They are going to work on him. Excuse me. Round 9, ding ding. Trades back and forth. Johnson showing that there's still life, that there is life in him yet. All right. Ooh, Johnson kind of taking over in the second half here. He's making his way back on the scorecards. This is a fight after all. All right, Frazier's made it through 9 rounds without losing stats other than endurance. So is Jack Johnson. Round 10. Frazier, big round. Look out. Scoring almost at will. Knocking Jack Johnson from pillar to post. 13-point round for Joe Frazier. He definitely won that one. All right. So halfway through, Frazier has command of the fight. Ooh, Jack Johnson lost a lot of endurance on that one. He's down in the negatives. He's starting to feel the fatigue. And there we go. He's going to be a little more cautious, trying to avoid that big left hook. Losing your abilities standing across from Joe Frazier as you get tired is not the place to be. Frazier wins the point battle that round, but the judges see it another way. And this fight is nowhere near over. With 4 rounds to go, Frazier's ahead on one scorecard by 2, the other one by 2, and then they're tied on 1. So this fight there's a long, long way to go here. These request fights have all just, I mean, they've all went to the decision. I've done this over a couple of hours, so if I forgot one, my apologies. But I'm pretty sure they all went the distance. So this is a good card. Well chosen, everybody. Round 12. Jack Johnson. Time to make the move. Oh, big move. Look out. Big move. 14-point round for Jack Johnson. A 10-8 round all around. And now Johnson's in the lead by 1 scorecard. Look out. What just happened? Everything just flipped. Guess that's all it takes. Frazier's starting to get tired. Well, they're already tired. 12 rounds of beating on each other. He's becoming more cautious. His defense is dropping. How much power will go out of those vaunted hooks? Oof. Dropping 3 points in power. All right, to round 13. Frazier jumps out hard. Puts Jack Johnson at the TKO number. Wow, scoring at will, just like Jack Johnson was scoring at will last round. 12-0 that round. It's a 10-8 round for Frazier, and now he's back in the lead with 2 rounds to go. They're seesawing around. Who will eventually end up in the lead? These two gladiators are surely leaving it all in the ring, on the mat, on the ropes, in their gloves. One will drink out of the cup, and the other will drink out of a straw. Sorry. That was funny. Oh, we missed something. We missed some Frazier blood. There. Another. His cut over his right eye is still bad. All right, round 14. Ooh. They clinched to end the round. Frazier got 4 points, but didn't. It wasn't really a damaging round, but he did win the points. So now Jack Johnson is basically on his back foot going into round 15. No knockdowns from these two powerful fighters. All right, Frazier loses a little bit of willpower. Jack Johnson is losing some more defense. He's probably going to have to go all out here in the 15th round. Watch that chin, though. Guy with Frazier's power. And his will to get up is dropping just a little bit if he does get knocked down. All right, round 15. Ding, ding. And we're going to the judges. I'm guessing it's Frazier, right? Unanimous decision. 143, 141, 143, 142, and 144, 142 in favor of Smokin' Joe Frazier. What a fight. The points here do not tell the tale of what we just watched. That was a great fight. Yeah, they all went to the judges. So I hope you enjoyed Fight Night at the Logan's Lucky Dog Outhouse here in Detroit, Michigan. Let me know if there's any fights that you'd like to see. And I will see you next time.